Hello YouTube, this is the Hawk's Den, and yeah, normally this isn't how I usually do my videos, but had a rough couple of days, so just wasn't feeling myself. But that's not what this video is about. I was meaning to do an update video because today the shipment of new tarantulas that I ordered arrived. So I will actually show you a few short clips of each and every one of them. So I hope you like them. So. Well, that was all the tarantulas that I got today. Originally, I ordered 4, but surprisingly, I got 5. So I'm literally trying to figure out what it is, because in each of the little vials that all the slings were in, they all had their scientific names, and then the mystery sling, like, I don't know what it is. They they all look alike to an extent, but I think I have the little cap that had the little sling in. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys can read this. Yeah. So I tried to look it up myself, and it kept on leading to the Honduran curly hair. But one of the vials said curly on the top. So I'm trying to figure out, did I just get an extra curly hair just by mistake, or I'll take it. I'm just hoping it's not a old world, because if it's an old world, if it gets any bigger, I might be in a lot of trouble, because I've never worked with an old world before, and I would not like my first one to be while I was still in the process of working my way up to being an intermediate to expert level tarantula keeper. But anyone who can comment on what the mystery sling might be, that'd be great. But if not, I guess I'll figure it out as it grows and see what happens. But other than that, the slings arrived safely and on time, so I have no complaints whatsoever. And of course, I ordered the slings from Netbug, which, besides Jamie's Tarantulas, Netbug is definitely a good place to buy slings. That's all I gotta say. Because normally Jamie's Tarantulas and Netbug are the only two places that I order tarantulas from so far. And I haven't had any complaints regarding either of the shops that I buy from. And of course, the owner of Netbug, she's awesome. Awesome person to talk to by email. Awesome to work with. Very accommodating. So anyone who's new to buying any tarantulas online, I would definitely recommend Jamie's Tarantulas and Netbug for tarantulas. And I believe, well, I know Jamie's Tarantulas does sell feeder bugs, but I think Netbug does too. I normally just buy from Jamie's Tarantulas when it comes to feeder bugs. It's just personal preference, depending on what you feel like doing. But that was it for this new update video. If you guys have shoot, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I haven't been myself. But hopefully I can do some feeding videos later down in the future. It's just, I tried to do a feeding video this Monday, but it just turned into a disaster. I believe one tarantula is on in pre-molt. My pumpkin patch is hiding. Like, I never see it come out. Eating the new slings that are in the deli cups, like, I just feed them killed bugs. and there's no telling when they'll actually like eat it. And normally when they do eat it, it's usually when I'm not looking. So I think I'll probably do feeding videos once the tarantulas are a little more older. That way things will be a little more interesting. But until then, I'll try and keep you guys updated. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Tarantuladan, the Dark Den, moran, and Extotic lairs. And there were a bunch of others. I can't think of their names, let alone their YouTube channels. But I will try and leave the links to their channels down below. And also a special shout out to Peter Webster. Because he's like me. He's, new to the whole YouTube thing. And he has about the same amount of experience with tarantulas than I do. His collection's bigger than mine, but I would say he's had about like maybe 7 to 8 months of experience working with these guys, which I am the same in that regard. But I'd like to give a shout out to him because he's like me. He's new into this whole thing with YouTube. So, yeah, majority of all these people that I've mentioned, and of course I'll have their links to their channels in the description below. So definitely check them out if you haven't checked them out, because the ones that I've mentioned before, they've been doing this far longer than I have. Their collection's far greater than mine. And plus they have tips, methods on how to take care of tarantulas, when to start out, how to keep them. And they do a far more better job than doing feeding videos than I do. But anywho, that was it for this video. This is the Hawk's Den signing off. You guys have an awesome night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.